Hi everyone, my name is Sam and this is my first YouTube video ever, and I've been wanting to start a channel for a really long time, so here it is. And I'm hoping for it to focus mainly around makeup and glamour and fashion, just because I feel like it's something that I don't know a lot about. So I'm wanting to educate myself on it, and I feel like the best way to do that is by doing it. And I'm hoping to get a lot of comments and a lot of advice and help from other YouTube users out there who I know a lot about those things. So yeah, here, let me just fix this. I figure for my first video, I'll just take you guys through the products that I use every day for my everyday makeup look. And I've had a lot of these products, well, all these products for a long time. And it's not that I don't like using different kinds of makeup, it's just that I don't have the funds for it. I mean, makeup is expensive, and, you know, it's so expensive. It should be a regular thing that everywhere that sells makeup should let you test every product before you buy it. And I mean, I know that's really unrealistic, but in an ideal world, that's how it should be. Because everybody's skin is so different. You know, mine is super sensitive, so I've bought, you know, those $20 concealers and foundations and other products that just make my face break out or red or itchy or bumpy, you know. So I mean, it's really frustrating. But yeah, I mean, that's also something that I'm hoping to focus on, is not only, you know, fashion and glamour and makeup in general, but also having those things in your lifestyle on a limited budget, because my budget is extremely limited. You know, I'm preparing for a baby right now, and I'm 7 months pregnant, and you know, of course, we're pinching every penny we can to help out with that. And I mean, I had a limited budget before I got pregnant, so you know, I don't have the $50 a week to go spend on makeup and try different things. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do as well, and hopefully educate other girls out there who don't really know about a lot about makeup, and help anybody out who wants to buy a lot of makeup and wants to use it and doesn't have the funds for it. So yeah, let's get started. First, I'll take you through the cleaners that I use. The face wash that I use is the Biore Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. And this is really great for my skin, just because, like I said, it's really sensitive and it's naturally pretty greasy. And I have huge pores on my nose and like my cheeks and stuff like that. And this, I mean, you can feel it really get in there. And it has that cooling sensation when you wash and after you dry it. And I really love this cleanser. It's really good. And then for a toner, I don't have it in here. Where did I put it? I thought I brought it in here. But I've just been using a mixture of apple cider vinegar with green tea for a toner for my face. And I know that there's a lot of talk right now about apple cider vinegar and its benefits and side effects or whatever. I know some people are skeptical about it, but I've done a lot of research on it, and I've actually tried it, and it's really, I mean, the effects are really noticeable. I've been using it for my facial toner. I have it in a jar, just a mason jar. I keep it in the fridge because they say if you mix it with green tea, you're supposed to refrigerate it. So, you know, I just take it out to put it on my face. I use a cotton ball. I just dab it all over my face, and it really evens it out. I've noticed that I don't have as many breakouts, not any significant breakouts for sure. You know, it's really noticeable. Even my fiance said that he noticed it looks better, younger even, you know. So that's really awesome, to be able to see those effects, because I mean, like, a lot of times you can't even see anything that's, you know, that's going on, but you can really see those. And I've also been drinking it diluted with water every morning for, God, like 6 months. And even being pregnant, I've been drinking it, and you know, it doesn't affect me for the worse. It really, I don't feel like it has any internal effects or benefits. I know it does, like, you know, if you watch a doctor's tutorial on apple cider vinegar, it has, you know, it evens out your acidity in your body, so your body doesn't naturally produce too much acid, and then you have acid reflux and, you know, all that stuff. You guys can look that up. But I mean, the most significant effect and benefit that I've noticed is on your skin. I mean, through drinking it, through using it for a toner, it's really, I mean, it's really good stuff. And again, because I am on a limited budget, I don't have the money to go out and spend on, you know, $50 toners, $20 toners. I don't have that. So that's really, it's a really good home remedy for, or a home substitute for a toner. It's really, really good. I really suggest trying it. And then for the moisturizer, I use the Simple brand Sensitive Skin Replenishing Rich Moisturizer. And this I've used for years, and it's really good for my skin because it's so sensitive. It doesn't make it feel greasy, it doesn't make it feel heavy, it just feels clean and moisturized, and I really love this stuff. So now, I don't have a facial primer. I don't have a makeup primer right now, and I know everybody's gonna, like, all the makeup users are gonna be like, oh my god, you put on foundation without a primer. Ugh. And again, I haven't found one that really works for my skin. I don't have any empty bottles of the ones that I bought before, because I haven't bought one for a while. And I can't even remember the brands that I bought, but it just feels like no matter which ones I've used, my makeup just falls off my skin, you know, and I've had that, and I've had bad reactions to a couple too, like just red blotchiness even through my makeup. So, you know, if anybody out there has any tips or their favorite brands of, you know, sensitive skin primers that are pretty decently priced, I would love to hear them. So I'll just skip ahead to the foundation. It is the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Cream Makeup Foundation in the tone 220 Nude. And I've used this for a long, long time. It's a cream foundation, so it gives a lot of good coverage. It's not very heavy. It evens out my skin because I have naturally, like I said, greasy, and if I'm not wearing makeup, you guys would be able to see, like, I have red blotches, and like my nose is really red when I'm not wearing makeup, my chin is really red, you know, so I mean, this really helps with that. I love that stuff. And then the concealer I use is Maybelline Cover Stick Corrector Concealer. And it looks like a lipstick, but it's like a cream concealer, and it goes on, you know, it looks like it's really creamy. It's really nice. And then I just put it underneath my eyes, you know, and then I put it on the bridge of my nose, and just a little bit right here where my nose meets my forehead, and I just blend it in over my eyebrows just to get that little highlight, because I don't have a highlighting palette right now. I don't have the money for that, and that's what I mainly use. And I've had that for a while. I've had this one since like the end of summer, and it's the beginning, it's the beginning of February right now, so this has lasted me a long time. And then my go-to eyeshadow palette that I've been using every day, usually every day, is the Rimmel London Magnif'eyes Nude Edition. And it's pretty basic, I would say. It's got some variety, you know, it's pretty, there's some shimmeries, there's some matte colors, there's lights, browns. I usually use just the browns. I'll use the darker shades if I'm trying to be a little more fancy or a little more, you know, I don't know, smoky-eyed, I guess. But that's the one I'm using that I have on today. I've used a couple shades, and I've learned through other YouTube users and makeup tutorialists that you're supposed to build up your eyeshadow from light to dark when you apply it. So that's what I've been doing, trying to learn. I put on this shade, and then I, warmed it up with a little bit of darker shade. They're both matte, so they didn't have any shimmer to begin. And then on the creases and the outside of my eye, I use this darker brown, shimmery shade because I am wearing something darker brown and it's winter. So I feel like in the colder seasons and, when you're wearing mostly darker clothes, the brown shades really give you a naturally complementing eyeshadow. And then this stuff, oh my gosh, I love this stuff, is the lighter eyeshadow that I put right over my dark eyeshadow. It's the, I will buy this forever, I love this stuff. It's Maybelline Color Tattoo Metal Gel Eyeliner, or eyeshadow, sorry. And it's in the shade Barely Branded. And it is just so amazing. It shows so beautifully on the skin. And I mean, like, you can just see it just popping out, even on my camera. I'm not even using a fancy camera. This is my cell phone that I'm using to record right now, and it is just so amazing. I will buy this stuff forever. And it shows, I just put it right on the middle of my eye, like blending around, not over my whole eyelid or anything like that, but right over my darker eyeshadow, and it shows right through. Like, it doesn't have any problems, and it blends beautifully, and it is, I will buy it forever. And then my, where is it? Oh, I didn't show you guys this, sorry. After my concealer, I usually apply the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder, and it's just a translucent powder that I use just to matte and take away the shine and help my makeup stay on my face. And then my eyeliner that I use is just the e.l.f. Liquid Liner in Jet Black. And I like the e.l.f. brand because it is cheap. I think this was like $2. And I think the finishing powder is $1. So I do like the e.l.f. brand for, I don't like saying cheap because it doesn't complement the product, It's not a cheap product. It's inexpensive, I guess. That's how I should say it. Because they do have good quality products. Not everything. I haven't tried everything of theirs. I have one of their palettes, one of their eyeshadow palettes. It's the e.l.f. Nude Rose Gold palette, and I really like it. It's beautiful. Let me open it for you guys. It's hard to open. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. There's a lot of variety, and it's super shimmery. And I am obsessed with rose gold. I think everybody is right now. But it's really, really pretty. So e.l.f. is definitely a brand that I go to for that kind of stuff. Like I said, I haven't tried a lot of their stuff, but for the shimmery, pretty stuff, I will definitely go to them. And then, let me see, mascara. I am wearing my Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and I'm pretty sure I just got it in the blackest black because I just get the darkest mascara that I can anytime I buy it. And I like this mascara because it doesn't clump, and I think it's because of the brush. Sorry. There we go. If you can see the brush, it is so, the bristles are so separated. It's amazing, and they never move. Like, even I've had this for months, and I've dipped it hundreds of times, and they've never, bent or anything like that. So, and the brush is curved too. Like, there's a curve to it. Sorry, I'm not really holding it very well so you guys can see. And then there are like long bristles on that side. There are short bristles on that side. And I'm assuming the short bristles are for your bottom lashes, but I never put mascara on my bottom lashes just because that mascara always seems to, get on the skin underneath my eye, and it smudges and it just looks messy. So that's not something that I do. Now, let's see. So after my eyes, I do, I guess, contouring. I don't really contour. That's but I mean, for lack of a better word, that's what I do. I'm using, right now I'm wearing just a natural bronzer, the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer in Sundance. And it's a really light shade, you know. It just gives a little warmth to my face, because my skin is really, really fair. And I love having fair skin. I need a little bit of warmth, you know, to my cheeks after I put on my foundation. And, you know, nobody wants to look like an egg face, so that gives you a little bit of color and a little bit of warmth. And then my blush, it's pretty, I mean, it's the most basic blush that you can get. It's LA Colors Pink Blush, and I think I got it at the dollar store. I've used it for a long time. And it's just a little, tiny little palette with, you know, it's really light pink. And again, just to bring, and I put that on the apples of my cheeks, right above my cheekbones, right above where I put the bronzer on, just to give myself a little bit of color. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then yeah, those are really all the products that I use. And like I said, I'm wanting to learn a lot. If anybody has any tips, tricks, suggestions, I mean, I'm completely open to anything, because of course I don't know everything out there, and I'm wanting to learn. That's why I'm starting this. And I hope you guys like this video. If you would like to subscribe, I would love that. And I hope to see you all very, very soon. Thank you for watching.